This is TXN money timing. On the lower left-hand corner, you'll notice that the Fibonacci ends in 8, Elliott wave 5, ABC is 8, Chrome's 8, Square Gang uses 8. So on the left here, at the top left, is Joe and Gilbert. Next slide. Now, the green is the stock. That is the open, high, low, close. The red and black is the indicator, deriven from the open, high, low, close. At the bottom is the years going by with a count of 1 through 8, 1 through 8. Now, at the top left corner is where the red came down through the black, and that picks up the top right in here. It says key. Let's go to the right where it says key. And again, as the black was coming up, the red was coming down, easy enough to find, and that was the top of the stock on the green down below right here. The tops and bottoms are located this way. The lows are circled and 1 to come. So on the lower left, you have 1 circled at the 8. At a 2, you have a low. Then in the middle, 8, you have a low. And you got a low coming up. Also showing the highs while you're doing it. We don't need the stock anymore. All we need is the indicators, which is showing the 4 lows at the bottom, the 3 and the 1 on the lower right to come. You can see every nitpicky crossover saying when to get out of the market. And these are months and months and months, years and years and years and years. Now I build a pre-indicator here at the top left for easier verification. You'll see when the red went through the pink or the turquoise right here, that was a top. Then later, as the red was coming down and the black was coming up, by a few months we had the next major top take place. And that happens in the middle where it says key, and to the right where it says key. We also are showing the 11-year historical steady overlay. If you'll see at the lower left bottom, we went up and we came down into the 4. We went up and came down into the 8. That's a master trading time. That's how you trade large sums of money and survive the market. Then you went up on this one and came down into the 4. You had the option right here of not getting out, but it did show you could have wrote option contracts. On top of all this, we have a low and high enhancer. Where the yellow is on the left, you'll see there's the wave went up, across the top and back down, and that was a low right here. Where it says low, come over to the high and you can see the same thing on a high where there is a top, a major top. Now you can have to use your own mind to interpret the chart, but this works very, very nicely. This also is saying that it's always something going on in the stock market. I want to thank you. On the lower left hand is my picture. I'm Gilbert. And this is a movie made by Joe Carl and Gilbert Steele.